Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jamaica here with another video. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video with me. Please make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to my channel down below and hit that notification bell button down below so you don't miss a single video that I upload. So let's get right into the video. This video is going to be about Will Smith and his ever-growing friendship with Liza Kashi, and how that growing friendship is now starting to affect the marriage of Jada and Will Smith. So stay tuned, it's gonna get juicy, you guys.
You want the best of my heart, you just gotta see the good in me. 'Cause I could be the rain in your desert sky. I could be the...
So Elizabeth Shayla Koshhy was born on March 31st, 1996, making her 24 years old. She was born to an Indian father and German mother in Houston, Texas, which, if most of y'all didn't know, is my hometown. If you're from the H-Town, put a blue heart down below in the comments. But yes, Elizabeth Koshhy is an American actress, television host, comedian, and YouTuber. She originally began her career on Vine in 2013 before starting a YouTube channel. And amongst her many acting roles that she's been a part of, the one that stands out the most in her career is being a part of Tyler Perry's horror comedy film called Boo. Okay, so now that we have a little background on her, let's continue with the video and see how everything gets a little messy. So it's never been originally said just how Liza Kashi and Will Smith linked up, but I digged and found some footage of when they first met, you guys. So take a look.
I don't feel like I'm some big YouTuber, even though I'm here for this YouTube thing. Today is the big day. Today is Brandcast. I've heard rumors that maybe Will Smith or Katy Perry's gonna be here today. Will Smith spoke. They told us not to film anything, so I didn't put anything that could be on social media, but I will show you he was here. We just took a group selfie.
Okay, so as you guys can see, back in 2017, that was when Liza Kashi and Will Smith ever crossed paths and originally met at a major YouTube event called Brandcast back in 2017. And a lot of you might be wondering, well, why was Will Smith at a YouTube event? Well, you guys, if you follow Will Smith on YouTube, because yes, he does have a YouTube, you know, then you'll know that he has a YouTube where he likes to just travel the world, do different things, and get creative and document it and put it on his page. And as you can clearly see, he's done a few YouTube videos with her on his page. And she also did a video with him for her page as well. So they've collaborated recently within the past 6 months. Now, according to a close source, the way that Will and Liza kept in touch after they first met in 2017 at that YouTube event was they had a short but fun-filled laughter conversation. Will was impressed with her YouTube work as well as just her personality, and he wanted to keep in touch and, you know, mentor Liza. And of course, she's gonna agree. I mean, he's Will Smith. And yeah, that's how their friendship began in 2017, and it just continues. And fast forward to 10 months later, after first originally meeting Will Smith, Liza and her boyfriend David then broke up, and they did a "We Broke Up" video on YouTube, which till this date has about 63 million views. Now, some people are saying, okay, so what? Will Smith is her mentor. Of course, they're going to collaborate or hang out together. And I get that. It's cool. It could be innocent. However, a lot of people, what has been bothering them is that when they see Will and Liza together, they never, ever see Jada. Ever. Because if you look at it, Will Smith has posted videos or pictures of her, and it's things that don't even have anything to do with him or anything that they're working on or collabing on. He also, of course, follows Liza on, you know, YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, and likes and comments on, you know, her videos and pictures. Now, like I said, this can be innocent. You know, he's her mentor and friend, so this can be all innocent. But I guess it's just the fact that, you know, Jada's never anywhere to be seen when it comes to them two. In fact, she doesn't even follow Liza on any social media platform. Now, I'm not saying that you as a woman or as a wife have to be friends with every single person that your mate or your husband is friends with. No. However, I would just think that it would be normal that you are, you know, interacting with that person or social media friends if your husband, you know, interacts with that person a lot on a frequent basis. That's all I'm saying. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think about that. And I guess what most people found odd is like, okay, when you guys are not even collaborating on like, you know, professional things, you guys are going on vacations together, or maybe not together, but you're spending time together in a vacation-like environment. And when that happens, apparently Jada's nowhere to be found. But then again, Jada and Will, they have openly said that they have a very unconventional, you know, type of relationship. So who knows? Maybe she's cool with it. I don't know. But judging by some of the things that she said recently during this quarantine, it seems like things are questionable between her and Will right now. But what I meant earlier by vacation-like environment is that one of Will's, you know, just like blog that he had a couple of months ago, him and Liza spent some time in Miami together, and he did mention in the video that that was her very first time to Miami, you know. So yeah, it looks like they had a blast, and that's great. But I'm sorry, if I'm somebody's wife, I would want to be there if it's going to be another female, especially if it's a female that you spend frequent time with, you know what I mean? Especially when it's outside of a professional realm. That's all I'm saying. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree or what your thoughts and opinions are about that. Now, in a recent video that Will posted on his social media, he posted him and Liza just chit-chatting. I believe it was on his Instagram live, you know, just catching up with her to see how she's doing, you know, during quarantine, as if they don't have each other's numbers. And in the video, he actually told Liza that she was actually one of the biggest reasons and influences as to why he actually began and started a YouTube himself, and admitted to quote-unquote studying her before he started his YouTube career. And he reminisced about the fun that they had together in Miami.
Hey, how you doing, baby girl?
Just playing hide and seek with my shadow every day.
I know, right? How you holding up?
I've been good. I've been doing like band workouts. I got one on right now. Anytime you're in a meeting or anytime you're live.
You just put the band on, you just be looking at people. Yeah, okay. How long have we known each other? A little over 2 years now, right? Or did we hit 2 years yet? I got some early video. This was in Miami. I want to take this opportunity to thank you, because even in the little bit of time that we spent together, you were wildly helpful. I studied you extensively before I made my transition into social media.
I don't know what you studied, but I definitely never jumped out of a helicopter.
You know, that was my own twist.
Now, you guys, in a recent Facebook series of Red Table Talk, which was ironically titled, "Can Your Relationship Survive Quarantine?" And we all know that Jada, she comes up with these titles and the topics, so this must be weighing heavy on her heart. So basically, in this video, she was basically admitting that, you know, after spending all this time with Will during quarantine, she feels like she doesn't know him at all. So much to the point where she says that she feels like right now, you know, it's best that they take a step back and just really try to be friends again. I'm like, okay. But the look on her mom's face looked troubled, like troublesome, like, I've never heard you tell me this. Like, she looked shocked and like, this is not a good thing. Like, this doesn't sound good. But yeah, check out this clip, y'all, and then I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
I have to be honest. I think one of the things that I realize is that I don't know Will at all.
You really feel that?
Let me tell you, I feel like there's a layer that you get to, right? Life gets busy and you create these stories in your head, and then you hold on to these stories, and that is your idea of your partner. But that's not who your partner is.
Wow.
Yeah, right? So going through the process of having to dissolve all the stories and all of the ideas of Will that I've built around those stories, right? The thing that Will and I are learning to do is be friends. Right?
Yeah.
Because you get into all of these ideas of what intimate relationships are supposed to look like, what marriages are supposed to be. So Will and I are in the process of him taking the time to learn to love himself, me taking the time to learn to love myself, right? And us building a friendship along the way. So let me tell you, that's been something, to be married to somebody for 20 some odd years and then realize I don't know you and you don't know me.
So after hearing this, I really feel like there has been an underlying issue between them. It's just that they either thought that they fixed it and solved the issue, or they didn't fix it or solve it, but they just brushed it under the rug. And you know, we see him all the time traveling around the world, having fun and experiencing life by himself. And you know, that can be lonely, especially when you're married. You would think that you would want your significant other, but in the past he said that that is not something that Jada is interested in doing. And let me play that clip for y'all here.
We did a thing probably about 4 years ago. It was like, okay, here's the deal. We're only going to do the things together we love. What happened is we gave each other 10 days out of the year that we would do what the other person wanted.
Yeah.
Vacation in the summer, she'll come with me because I want to wild out. I want to climb a volcano. And that's not vacation for her, right? So, but she'll go with me for those 10 days, and then I'll come for Christmas and sit around and do the same old stuff we did last year with the same sweater we had on, with the same songs. Right? She wants to go on vacation and she wants nostalgia to do the same things over and over again. And when I go,
it's called
tradition. No, I get it. And I'm there for 10 days, right? But I want to go on an adventure. I don't ever want to go to the same place a second time. And we really gave each other the freedom to do the things that
we love to do.
The world is my home. Anywhere I am, I'm comfortable. And Jada just doesn't want to do that. She doesn't want it. It's not fun. It's disruptive.
Yeah, but that's true. You do the external journeying, and I do the internal journeying.
Okay, so we saw in that clip that Will basically confessed that yes, you know, they've tried to work around the fact that she does not find what he loves to do, which is travel the world, enjoyable, and that he doesn't find what she likes to do, which is do the same old mundane traditional things over and over. They've tried to find balance, but sometimes, you know, when you're forced to really sit and conversate like you have to right now in quarantine, and you can't just go travel without your spouse, you're forced to face things that maybe you didn't have to do year round. And if this is, like I said earlier, the result, then there's definitely an issue. Which brings me to this clip that I'm going to show you guys, where Jada is speaking to her and Will's relationship therapist. And basically Jada is saying that she's the type to go into fight mode or defense mode, and basically being controlling. She confessed to being controlling. So there's another issue that they may be having as well.
I definitely have control issues. I think Jada probably does too. And so I'm finding that that is really kicking in for me. Like being in this coronavirus pandemic has kind of thrown me back into that wanting to control everything.
So all human beings have a built-in nervous system response that is fight, flight, or freeze. Right? So when the going gets tough, our nervous system kicks into survival. When you're in a fight response, you're not only going to be more aggressive than usual, but also more controlling. It becomes super important that your environment is being managed and controlled, and so that you are creating safety for yourself and those around you. That's a fight response, essentially.
Yeah, I'm definitely in a position of just having to, that control that you were talking about, because I go straight to fight, as Michaela knows. I'm really kind of in a position where that is really not the option. You know what I mean? And having to really just take a breath, take a minute, sit on my hands before I say or do anything. Recognizing I'm in fight. So be quiet. Don't say anything. Then just giving myself time until I can get into a different space. But and really having to talk myself down from, there's no controlling. There's nothing to conquer and beat. This is about understanding.
Okay, so now that we've seen the clip of her openly saying that she does struggle with being controlling and she's trying to do better, let's take a look at this clip here, which was only a few months ago, when basically the family, especially Jada, was, you know, pointing out that Will has a little bit of a drinking problem, and he really did not like that. He tried to mask it with, you know, sense of humor, as always, but you can tell, like, it got a little serious. and you know, he didn't like that at all. So is there an underlying reason as to why he's drinking more? You know, especially probably drinking now that it's quarantine and him and Jada having these issues. Check out this clip.
Yeah, I don't drink a lot of alcohol at all anymore. What about your relationship to, how often are you drinking alcohol?
Alcohol. That's my personal business, Jada. You know.
So she asked.
I respect that it's your show, but at the end of the day, this is a house that we share.
I know, I get it.
On vacation time.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was a lot. I had probably.
He can't even get it out.
Because it's in front of my kids. It's like, now I'm a bad parent. 1 or 2 a week. 1 or 2 a week.
So yeah, you guys, basically Jada was trying to hint that there is a little bit of a problem, that he's been, you know, excessively drinking more than usual, and he didn't like that she called him out, and that, you know, of course, millions of people around the world would be seeing this, and it made him feel uncomfortable, especially her doing this, you know, in front of their children, because if you catch the part where he said, "This makes me look like a bad parent," he didn't like that she called him out in front of his children. So there is definitely an underlying issue between them two. Okay, you guys, so after seeing that clip, really it made me feel like maybe Will is possibly drinking more excessively than usual, because maybe he is in a very tough or difficult spot or time in his life right now, where he might feel like, you know, he's stuck in between the two, where he does love or have love for Jada, and he would feel so horrible to actually split from her, considering the fact that they, you know, have been married for over 25 years and have children together, and, you know, he would just feel like he's letting down the family. But on the other hand, he feels like he's probably met somebody that really truly makes him happy, and that, you know, is better fit for the type of lifestyle that he actually enjoys and likes living, opposed to Jada, who, like we heard him say earlier, doesn't really like that lifestyle. But not only that, he might just really genuinely and thoroughly enjoy and love Liza's personality, because her personality is more in sync with his, or he feels like it may complement his a lot better, you know, and that coupled with the fact that she enjoys traveling as well, and it's not really a hassle or a burden for her, like that is probably something that is attractive in his eyes as well. But I could be wrong, we could all be wrong, but y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think about this whole situation and y'all's personal opinions, especially after, you know, me researching everything and putting these pieces together. Like, we may be reaching, it may be nothing, but I don't know. Y'all just let me know down below what y'all think. Well, that's it for this video, you guys. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it and enjoyed it, and that will let me know that you want me to make more content like this, as well as to please spread this video all across your social media platforms so we can grow the channel and grow the family. And also subscribe to my channel down below and hit that notification bell button as well, so that way you don't miss any new uploads and videos that I post, okay? So you guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your love and support, and until next time, peace.